Welcome to KZCF Live. We're here at the Northside Association for Community Development and on North Park Street, and we're talking to Maddie Jordan Woods, who's the Executive Director of the NACD. Hi, Maddie.
Hi.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. You were part of our annual report this year that has just come out, and in the annual report, well, actually, two things. This beautiful mural that we're in front of, then this is your activity room, right?
All-purpose.
Your all-purpose room. Well, it's an amazing...
Weddings, graduation ceremonies, community events.
It's an amazing space, and that mural is so wonderful, showing children working on an urban garden. Mm-hmm. And but that's in the annual report too. But the article that you're associated with is examples of removing barriers, and one way that you're helping to remove barriers is adding senior housing. So tell us about the work that you're involved with senior housing.
So our organization is set up that on the third Tuesday of every month, residents can come, they can express concerns, questions, everything. And repeatedly, either a senior or one of their family members was coming to the board and saying, you know what, my mom, she can't stay in the house, or my dad can't stay in the house. The bathrooms are upstairs, they're not handicap accessible, house is too big, income, or a dad or one of the spouses had died, so that income was cut in half, and that they needed affordable housing. And so the board voted, because our board sets policy, and it's my job to carry it out.
Right.
And so what we started looking at, the first ones was built in 2014, and you guys want to thank you. You helped us with that. The city, obviously, home funds, but different people have contributed to it. But the first ones were built in 2014, and they were 1-bedrooms, 900 square foot, washer, dryer, refrigerator, and stove, and we rent them for $400. Mm-hmm. We have been lucky because we're trying to build them debt-free. That $400 in 2014, 2019, 5 years later, is still $400. Wow. And just most recently, in 2016, was the first duplex. Because then some of the seniors was like, we do some of us have automobiles, and we sometimes have grandkids that come from out of state, mm-hmm. and or two of them they actually can stay together. It hasn't happened yet, but that's a possibility. Yeah. So we built the 2 bedrooms with 1-car garages, and those are $600 a month. But the main thing is the seniors were very explicit. They said they wanted a place that their housing was just for them. Right. So you had to do 62 plus to insist that it was just 62. And so that's what we're building. Mm-hmm. And then from that, but then some other seniors is like, hey, I'm not dead yet. And they're like, what about doing some other things? So that kind of grew out aging gracefully and earning a living. Mm-hmm. So there's the housing side that is just for 62-year-olds. Right. And then what goes up to Park Street is actually going to be an entrepreneur's market. And there's an old building, historic. It used to be the Harper Funeral Home building that was moved down North Street. It kind of is like a maker space type, so that seniors are going to be able to help teach younger people. So that's where that intergenerational part comes in. So there's going to be mosaic. You can learn mosaic. There'll be some photography, but just things. And then it's kind of like things for them to do that's the quality of life. Right. We've talked with the Family Health Center about them bringing the dental mobile there. So the seniors, they're still walking, they can just come over and they can get that. And the young people at the same time. So the most awesome part is that the goal was September, but I just have to be realistic. It may be October, the entrepreneurs market. So those seniors, when they're making those things, they choose to participate. They'll be able to sell them at an entrepreneurs market.
And that's part of the sustainability portion of this work.
Because the thing of it is that we call it the Harper building. The Harper building, you still got to pay for the utilities and everything on it, maintenance, and so. But at the same time, the seniors are on fixed incomes, and if they want to have some extra income, we're setting that up. And so there's going to be a little food court. So if they don't feel like cooking, you can be there. They may end up working in it. It's going to be intergenerational smoothie shop. Yeah, so it's with kind of salad soups and more. So that little corner is going to be a very unique corner, and it's going to bring our seniors with our youth and other adults, and just have just a second safe place in the community that, they can come out their doors and go and sit, and when they're tired of other people younger than them, they can go back and they can have that solidarity of just them.
Well, congratulations on putting together a wonderful, wonderful work here that's impacting a lot of people, and we'll continue to do so for the future. And
we hope so.
People can read more about this in the annual report, which is online. And so, well, Maddie, thanks for sharing with us today, and good luck with all your future work. Thanks
for coming and having me do it. This is my first Facebook Live.
Well, you did
can tell my age. Oh. Everyone on Facebook, I say awesome praying. I do these one-worders, so
wow.
I can't wait to see this.
Well, thanks for sharing.
Okay.
Thanks, Maddie. And join us next week for another segment of KZCF Live.